Hey guys, so today's live com I will be taking on the Revenants, which is something I've never done before and I've been constantly begged to do it. So the top comment last week was obviously to do Revenants, so that is what I'm going to be doing. So as you can see, I've got my free bracelet and I'm going to be using this new Royal D-Hide. It's really cheap. I mean, it's not much more expensive than Black D-Hide and it's much better. So it's definitely a worthy choice. Obviously I've got my claws that I can teleport. Got no ring on because there's no real use to a recoil or any other ring. And then I'm going to use rapier and just general stuff. If I die, I'm only risking about 400k, and I suspect I probably will end up getting pk'd, but I don't care, it's for fun. Anyway, during the video I'm going to be discussing... I'm just going to check item on now. But I'm going to be discussing scams and lending items to other people and things like that. And basically if I've been scammed before, like, during lending items. So, just going to run up to this cave. I have absolutely no idea really where it is, I've never ran there. But how interesting would it be if I got something off these? Because I know the drop rate here is absolutely can't even say it, abdominally bad. I think it's up here. I remember the caves around here somewhere. But I know the drop rate is incredibly bad, so I don't expect to get anything. I've got my Steel Titan that's going to help me take down the revs very quickly because it is multi-combat, so that's definitely going to be a help. And then I'm just going to pretty much pray Soul Split. Oh, this is it. I'm going to pretty much pray Soul Split so that I can live off the Revenants. I've got some food, mainly to help me from PKs, and I've also got brews, just for the same reason, really. That guy's too low, he's not going to do any damage, he's probably a bot anyway. Greater Demons. See, the problem with this task is you can do Greater Demons here off a cannon, but the cannon attacks people's familiars and it gets you skulled, and it's ridiculous. They're saying they're looking into it and hopefully going to fix that, because it is a big issue. I mean, why should you cannon attack other people's familiars when you don't want to attack other people? Makes absolutely no sense, but anyway, I'm going to drink a brew now. I'm going to restore. I'm going to pot up. I'm going to put that on. I want turbo. I want that on. I thought this front free bracelet made these unaggressive, but that imp just attacked me. I'm not sure. But I need to drink this recoil. Prayer renewal too. Come on, Steel Titan. Do something good. If these better not be PKs already. If I get PK'd already, that is ridiculous. I think, to be honest, since the drop rate at revs is so bad, I mean, are they really worth doing? Surely they're not, because of the fact that the drop rates are just so bad, and the fact that you do get a PK quite a lot. I mean, I've obviously never been here, I don't precisely know that much, but you just hear people getting PK'd here repetitively. It's all that happens. A big clan comes in and just kills you for no reason. Like, I know for a fact, why is this not a left click attack? That is ridiculously annoying. Like, I remember that it used to all be like this. If they're high combat level, then you could not attack them. But they've really changed a lot of monsters so that there were. Oh wow, Steel Titan, did you see that? Freaking 4 zeros, what a noob. Oh god. I keep left clicking. Not handy, not handy. Oh, come on, come on. Gotta take down the Rev Dragon. It's got the best drop rate, I assume. I assume it goes on combat level. Sorry guys, I had to pause it there, and then RuneScape decided to have a massive DC. Pretty much everyone in game just got DC'd and couldn't log in for about 10 minutes. That was pretty random. But typical, as soon as I start recording a video, freaking DC. Anyway, let's take this dragon down. Best chance of getting a drop. I have no expectation of getting a drop here. I mean, I don't really understand why people do them, because people get PK'd all the time here. And you know what I mean? People get PK'd, you lose stuff, it's just a nuisance. And the drop rates are so slim, it takes forever to get a drop. I mean, it's surely bad money coming here. I'm not sure, but I know you can do it at a lower level. That's, I guess, the advantage, because there is lower level Revenants. There's like level 10s and lower ones. So if I just DC'd again, what is going on with RuneScape servers? What the hell? Oh, I'm back. They're really struggling, aren't they? I don't know what's going on, but it's not good on Jagex's side. I mean, it's not. I'm not finding this fun. I've seen every single drop so far has been coins. There's no variation in what you get, and let's call this Dark Beast. No, it's quite full. There's quite a lot of people here. Steel Titan seems definitely the way to go. Everyone else has seemed to be using Titans, so that's pretty good. Anyway, to get on to the topic of this video, as I normally talk about the monster for ages first by accident, but being scammed and lending items, well, I've kind of been wanting to lend quite a lot of items. Like, I used to have a red party hat ages ago, and I've lent that out to people so that I can take a photo with it at the photo booth, because obviously you can't take a photo of a lent item, so you have to actually lend it properly. And a lot of people have been scammed like that. There's been videos on YouTube of well-known people and max players scamming party hats and things at the booth, which is pretty damn sad in my opinion. I mean, if you get rich because you scammed, I mean, what's the point in it? I mean, I like to earn things myself. Like, I get more enjoyment out of doing things myself because you get the feel-good factor of actually earning it. You know, it's the same as leveling your skills. I mean, if you do it all yourself and you don't bot, that gives me a feel-good factor. But the people who bot, it's just like, what's the point? Because you're not what enjoyment are you getting out of that? Isn't the point in the game that you train yourself? It's the point in the game that you play the game, not watch a bot do it. Anyway, why is this aggressive? Isn't this meant to stop you from being aggressive? I'm not sure, but that hellhound was just aggressive on me. I was told that this would stop them being aggressive. I'm not even sure. Oh, there's loot on the floor there. Someone must be being pked. Pretty shit loot, nevertheless. I mean, look, it's blue d'hide. I mean, blue d'hide's pretty bad, but there's the example. I mean, that proves that everyone brings shit gear, and I mean, what am I on about? That everyone's a low level that comes here. Like, you can easily come here at a low level, because obviously he was a pretty low level. He's using blue d'hide. Can't wear any higher, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I've lent like red party hats and stuff out myself before, and I've always got it back. I mean, I think I've been tried to get scammed before, but I actually said no because I knew I didn't know the person that well. It's like, why would a good friend scam you? I mean, I know people have done it in the past. It's happened to other people. It's just typical. You've got to know that person well. I mean, people have known people for years and still been scammed. I mean, it's pretty sad that you'd throw away a good friend for that reason. But you just gotta know that they've just got to only lend them if they've given you something that you can trust them for. I mean, if they've told you something about themselves that, like, they wouldn't necessarily tell other people, then if they've told you things that other people haven't necessarily been told, like if they've told you something about their life or something like that, then you're more likely to be able to trust them. Because if they've told you something that's dear to their heart or something that means a lot to them, then it probably means they think highly of you, and you can probably trust them sort of people. But you got to know there is scammers out there. I mean, that is the problem, isn't it? It's just hard to know. Oh, this is ridiculous. The Steel Titan is just a retard. Come on. Attack, you moron. Come on. Hit. Come on. It just sits there and waits ages. I don't understand why. And I'm going through my food slightly faster than I thought I would be. Oh, come on. Especially when I was too... I knew I should have got something, but... Oh, good fight. Oh, and there, what? Oh, what's that? What's that? Armadillo Totem. I actually just got a loot. How much is that worth? I don't have a clue, but I just actually got a loot. Is that rare? I have not a clue if that's rare or not, but I just got an Armadillo Totem. I think, is that one of the PvP items that you trade to that guy in Edgeville, I think? Oh well, I don't know if that's a good drop. I don't think so. I think it's just one of them pretty low value items. I'm not sure if they're common though. I thought everything was rare, but oh well. I actually got something that looks pretty cool. I saw it on the floor, I was like, oh, I've just got something. But, oh well, nothing to be excited about, I guess. Steel Titan's a bit of a retard, I swear. It just sits there and doesn't attack. This guy is skulled, I'm not 100% sure why. Oh shit, I nearly attacked him there, did you see that? That's the problem, I think players shouldn't be left-click attackable, and it kind of makes no sense. If you're not trying to attack people, you can easily misclick. You know, but... yeah, just make sure you can trust people first. If they've lent you items, then you're more likely to be able to trust them. I mean, if they're being trustworthy to you, then why not ask for it back? Although, again, you've got to be careful, because then again, scammers know this. They might want that to work. They play that trick on your mind. They do all sorts of shit. You've just got to be very, very careful. I mean, it's just a tough situation. Now, I've never really been scammed. Now, I got scammed for a little bit of money, but it wasn't too much, so it was okay. And yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's why I lent them, because it wasn't that much anyway. But I kinda knew. I mean, the thing is, they just disappeared after a while. Like, they just stopped coming online, sort of thing. And my friend's been scammed as well. Like, Elftales got scammed, as you probably know her, as she's my girlfriend. And she's been scammed for a divine once. Basically, if you know the clan pked, there's the leader of that clan, I'm not going to mention his name, disappeared from the game for a while. Like, he hadn't been playing, but he came back, and obviously he didn't have any much stuff in his bank, and he was asking people in the clan to lend him items so he could start PvPing again. So he did. He got quite a lot of stuff. He got like a full Pernix set. He got a divine of Elftales, and he went and did a few PvM trips. He was there for about another week, and then he just disappeared. So none of them got the items back, and he just never came back. He's never been seen again. So that proves that he probably just came back to the game just so that he could get a few item lands and steal the items, and probably real world traded them to sell them. Not to jump to conclusions, that's probably the obvious thing of what he's done. But you can see the problem. Like, I mean, it's hard. These people are online. You're never going to see them in real life. They know that. You're never going to be able to get in contact with them. They know they're never going to see you again, so why should they care about not giving your items back? It's not like you can do anything about it. So that's why people scam. I mean, it's a tough topic, and the best way, and always the best way, is just to never lend items. Possibly your real life friends, because they know if they steal your items, you can see them in real life, and you're going to hassle them about it. And they know that they can't just do that to a friend. But when it's a friend online, they can do anything. You've got to build up trust. Like, some of my friends on this game I've known for years. If you hang in my friends chat, you probably know the guy Jackie, and obviously he has been in a few videos of mine. And I've known him for like 3 years now, and me and him are great friends. Like, we don't just talk about RuneScape, we know all about each other's lives. Like, we are good friends, so you get the idea. Like, we obviously trust each other quite a lot, and I would lend him anything that he wants, or pretty much anything that he asks for, as long as I don't need it myself. So you get the idea. Like, it's just about building up trust. If someone's been a friend with you for 3 years, it's unlikely they want to actually scam you. Very unlikely, because why would they scam a good friend like that? You know what I mean. Anyway, there seems to be no PKs. That's going pretty well. I wonder if I'll get anything else. Actually, what I want to know how rare that actually is. I'm gonna drink that early. I mean, these drops are pretty boring. I mean, it's certainly not something I'd do do for fun in my spare time, I don't think. Although on my Road to 1 build challenge, I've set a challenge to get Dragon 2H. No, did I say it was Dragon 2H? I don't think so. No, it's a PvP drop, isn't it? I think I set a PvP drop from the Chaos Alley and not from the Revenants. But I have no idea the drop rates from the Chaos Alley. I suspect it's higher than like a Rev Dragon or any of the creatures here. But obviously it takes a lot longer to kill, and it's quite interesting. I think that's going to take a long time to get that one. But whether I'll give up on that, I don't know. I am sure I'll give it a good go trying to get it. But we'll see in the future for that. But obviously the Revs were in the wilderness before. But when it was when there was no... Wow, someone flying past my window. What a... I mean, this street next to mine is not a main road. So he just sped down a random street, just being an a-hole, basically. But anyway, yeah. Let's take this Rev Dragon on again. I like killing the Rev Dragon. It's more like a boss, even though it's easy as hell. It's level 135. I swear it's stronger than a normal 135 though. It's Royal D'hide. I'm not sure how much this is helping. I've never done this in Black D'hide, so it's hard to judge. Obviously these were in the wilderness when there was no free trade, and then they were added to this dungeon when free trade came back, because Revenants were in the game, and the drops were pretty shit then. I mean, I think the drops still remain, but then they added the PvP drops, because obviously all them items were in game that were specific to PvP worlds, and they didn't want to make them like discontinued items, so they had to add them to the game somehow, and this is how they did it. Obviously they've been made pretty rare, because they wanted to remove them from the game, because they really did affect the game badly, I think, and they wanted to remove them, but they added them back. So they added them through this, but made them rare, so that they weren't discontinued, because people would actually come here and try and get them, but they were rare enough so that they kind of got removed from the game. Like, how often do you see Brawlers? I mean, I think Brawlers are incredibly rare here, but Brawlers did have a bad impact on the game, I think. I mean, it made a lot of skills really easy. If you think of cooking, you could do wines in the that room, the mage bank I think it is, and then you could quickly teleport out into the wilderness and get all your XP in one go. I think that actually got fixed, but that is one of the examples of brawlers affecting the game badly. They were used so much to make skills so much easier. I mean, you could get 4 times XP in the wilderness. It's pretty impressive, and I think they had a big impact on skills. It made PKers get easy skills and etc. I mean, I don't think I've never heard of drops here now of brawlers, but yeah. Guys, make sure you post in the comments, by the way, for a topic and boss for next week, because if I have an interesting topic to discuss, the video is much better, and that is the best way for you guys to enjoy these live comms, is to give me interesting topics and bosses to kill. Like, this is something I've never done before, and I like doing stuff I've never done before, so it's pretty awesome to just get told to do this, because otherwise I would have never done this, because I mean, I know I wouldn't come and do this, but to try things out that I've never tried is always fun. So keep it up, guys. Keep on giving us the good bosses to go and kill. But I think I'll end this video there. There's not much else to say about scamming and things. Don't think so. Obviously there's a lot of scamming goes on in games with dices and stuff. There is a lot of people that dice, but I just recommend you don't dice personally, because it's just, you're gonna lose your money. Your odds are not in your favour, so why should you do it? I mean, there's plenty of ways to make money in this game, and just going and gambling to make a quick buck isn't gonna work. You're more than likely you're gonna lose your stuff. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave your topics and bosses for next week, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. I'm just gonna quickly kill this dragon though. Gotta quickly kill it because I'm gonna get a Vesta longsword. No, I don't have a clue how much they are, but come on. Really? Did that really just happen at the end of a video? What a joke. Oh, wow, I lost my dragon defender because the Armadillo totem protected over it. Oh well, what a joke. Like, literally at the end of a video that happened. And that's 150k, oh well. Did I get teleblocked, I wonder? I don't think so, so I could have teleported, I was just too slow. Oh well, I died, who gives a shit, I don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna sell this to this guy. Sure, I can do that. Ooh, 150k. I lost only about 400k, I don't really care. Anyway guys, yeah, you just managed to see me get PK'd. That's a bit random, considering he's been sat there killing revs with me for ages, and then he just PK'd me there. I don't know. But see, that's the problem I've been going on about with revs. Why do people go and do it? Because you just get PK'd. It's stupid. I mean, I think he was probably just waiting until I was low enough HP that he could just KO me. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a topic and boss in the comments for the next week's episode, and I'll see you tomorrow.